Hi, my friends. So here is the plan of the 28 volunteer weeks for everyone to have a look and the countries we will be visiting. All right, here it is. Thank you so much. And I see you soon, my friends, from all countries. Thank you. And you that are watching this, please subscribe right now and give your donations because we need donations to also purchase things to go to all these countries. And build houses for everyone, plant gardens for everyone, build schools, right? For all age groups, educational sites for everyone, plazas, commercial plazas, the same way we have United States, they deserve as well, everything neat, organized, clean, very well made. All right, my friends, so please subscribe right now and share with all your friends. Thank you. Okay, my friends, how you doing? I hope everyone is doing really great. So here's our plans for our 4 weeks of the President Conference with the state governors, and then we have 2 weeks United States, 4 weeks in Brazil, and then we're going to different countries. Okay, so here are the countries and the dates are on Monday. So we're going to spend 1 week in each place, and at the end and the beginning and at the end we're going to have a boat parade, right? International boat parade to celebrate. And here we're going to have 1 week family games, nature games, the best family from each country here in Florida, United States. Great idea? All right, my friends. So thank you so much. So please, my friends, share with all your family, friends, neighbors, and co-workers. Okay, everyone you know, your email list, social media, everyone. And please already tell them, when you write to them, just say, please share first and then check the videos afterwards. Because this way the news gonna go on a little faster and it'll be easy for us to get more people to register to this beautiful program, this beautiful organization. We're gonna touch people's heart, everyone can improve every day and have a new life for the planet and for a better humanity. Okay, my friends, so thank you so much for participation. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Hi, my friends. This version is from June 4th, so I already improved a few things, but once I have some details that I said and record with it, so we're keeping this version as well, just for that purpose, not for the purpose of the countries we will be visiting and the days, okay? So it is very clear to everyone why I'm posting both versions. Thank you for comprehension. Thanks. Okay, my friends, so here it is, our plan schedule for the 28 weeks where the headquarters will be, and also some information for vacation weeks for everyone. Okay? All right, thank you so much, and please improve and put that at our website so everyone is aware of that. Okay, thank you. And we are not going to print that for everywhere, like all classrooms. We don't need that. We're just going to print a few for each school. So everyone will be able to see, right? The children and teens and adults, they already have their cell phone. They don't need, okay? They can just have two at a place where everyone can use, such as one of the entrances, one of the cafeteria. I think that will be plenty. In regular size printing paper, the mural, right? Every classroom will have a mural, and some of the common areas like the cafeteria can also have a mural. All right, thank you. Okay, my friends, dear volunteers, thank you so much for your cooperation. All right, so these are the weeks we have also to put at our website, have it ready, okay? And we are going to print only 2 copies in Florida. Only the headquarters is going to be 2 copies. No one, the whole planet need copies, okay? Parents will have cell phones and have it there. And no school's gonna have written down, 1 week at a time, or have posted one print of this page, but not the handbooks. Nobody gonna print that. But this we can print, I think at the cafeteria can have a copy, special places like that. Common areas at all educational sites, the teacher's room can have one. All right, so here it is. We need to improve a little few things, but the basic is here, okay? So we're going to have the boat parade to start in the middle, during the weeks and afterwards, okay? So those are the countries the headquarters will be going. And I also mentioned a few places that when we're going to have our vacation, all right? Okay, so here it is, my friends. So thank you so much for cooperation. For the international, I forgot to put the word here, international. Sorry, I can't see so well. For our international nature games, we are going to have families that will be counting their points during the 28 weeks, and also families with previous positive practices. All right, so only those that also have good peace points before the organization launching day will be able to apply, because I didn't write that yet. Okay, all right, that's one more item. Okay, so thank you so much, talk to you soon. So here it is then. So thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Yeah, once you're doing, let me do the end. So we have this page, and then this, and then the end, the last line of that page. Here we're going to training, and here we're going to light when, and then 2 more lines of this page. And then here we are going into movies, and then we're going to attend the, and then here we're going there, and here, and here. Oh, that's too tiny. All right, but that's other things. Oh no, that's important. Okay, let me make it better here. Yeah, all this is important. Okay, here we are. Yes, I start doing. Okay, now we go here to the other page until but, and then here until the end of the blue highlight. And then social assist, I didn't have time because the objective is to get all these lines and be placed for each title and subtitle. So the volunteers can do that, you know, for every department have the proper questions that belongs to them. Okay, and then comes other questions that really, you know, don't know where to put them yet, about the couple. And then here to medicine and the last paragraph. Okay, so here we have one more, and here we have that, and then the last paragraph, and then this. Yeah, so if you all can help, it would be appreciated, because I'm so busy. Please start organizing, checking, and then for the new updates I will send, you know, you already have all this already organized. It will be really much easier. And then you just send to me, we're gonna print, send to me or to Andy, we're gonna print and have it ready. And here's the part 2 for the family registration. Look how many pages we got so far. 46 pages, look. Believe that? Okay, so here will be the information, some information all the way up on the top. You know, but you can go ahead and please do it. Personal information, date of birth. For the couple will be the mother maiden name, you know. So the password, that's one of the passwords, and I'm gonna tell you the other password afterwards because I can't tell everything. Because this video I'm making for YouTube. So comes all the information, okay? All right, so thank you so much. Here we are. Talk to you soon. Okay, my friends, I already have a few updates. So for the cards, we are going to do this way, not sideways as I said before. We just need 4 fingers, and we don't need the whole finger. The main thing is the tip, right? The tip of the finger, and once you're there, we can do a little bit more. So every time they're going to do their fingerprint, you have to put a little paper right here by the line, so it won't go, you know, it won't get to the other brother and sister paper. Okay, all right. So for the whole family, we are going to have at least once a week, you know. So at the arrival, they're going to do that. At the special event, you know, arrive at the hotel, they're going to do one of this paper, right? This long one, the whole family. And then at the gymnasium, they have to do one of that, because that will be the special event to make every president couple official. Okay, so that's very important. So I already have some improvement for arrival time. We're going to do in alphabetical order. I'm going to give time for people to arrive, you know, from 2 hours until 20 minutes or so of the event starts. So we have time to process everyone. So everyone will already have time to arrive according to their name. Okay, so here I think that's the best way up to the moment that we have, going to be like that. So on the top we already be printed the country name, right? So United States gonna keep as the east side. So for the mid of United States and for the west of United States, we are going to find other words, because we're going to divide the United States in 3 parts, right? Remember I said that? It's too big. All right. So we're going to find other words. This United States will be the east. Okay. So here on the top will be the country name, and then family name, last name here going to be centered. These 2 things going to be properly centered. I just did in a hurry. So here the best I found up to the moment will be son/daughter, because then we print for everyone the same. Age and date of birth, you ask already, okay? And then before name, I think here they say weight. You know, something easy, okay? Something easy, their weight, and then their name. Okay, so we have for information. I think that's good, right? Instead of race, I think the weight they have at the moment. Okay, so here the same thing. Son/daughter age, date of birth, weight, and name. First and last name. Okay, so this is gonna be printed for everyone. They just gonna fill out, all right? I think the person will fill out themselves, okay? And the person at the table just gonna check with the badge. No, sorry, I think doesn't help this way. Let me think. No. The person at the table will fill them out looking at the person badge. Gonna copy really properly, okay? They're gonna handle to them, gonna give them back, they copy. And gonna ask, of course, what's your weight? What's your date of birth? Okay? All right. And then they bring to the next table, and then they're gonna do the fingerprint for everyone. Okay? So one table they can do parents and grandparents, and then the other table they can do the children. This way won't be many people crowded together. All right? So look, a paper like that fits 6. So 2 papers fit 8. So families, we can use the back if it's a thick paper. All right, I think we're doing really great. It doesn't turn off. All right, the other thing is for work team meeting. So now forget the stage, but it will be the same way. So here will be the main person, the leader of this meeting team or work team. They're meeting together. They're sitting on the grass. They're sitting in a classroom. They're sitting in a circle, right? They're trying to have meetings in a circle when possible, if it's not too many people. Okay, so if the leader is here, so we just take that as a reference. The leader taking notes, or the leader leading the team, where people have to ask permission to speak, for details. So always will be 2 couples, right? One taking notes, right? Or record or taking pictures. Always 2 leaders here. They are the one leading the meeting itself. Okay, all right. So people will also be placed on this position, okay? If it's more people or less people, because that's a good way for the people that are here, the leading couples, right? For them to have a reference, right? And be in order, okay? All is in order. Every meeting of all departments be in order like that. I think that's a good reference. And so people will always sit on the same location. No, cannot sit in the same location, sorry. For records purpose, yes, they can sit on the same location, but everyone will be wearing different shirts every day, so that's fine, okay? So on meeting days, remember to don't wear the same shirt as the previous meeting. Some meeting is going to be daily, some meeting is going to be weekly, okay? So that's important. Try to remember which one I wore before and just get another color, okay? And you're only going to bring 4 sets of clothes, 4 colors, right? But if we believe that that's important, we will have more, okay? Clothes available, shirts, school shirts available for everyone to have more different colors, because we're going to spend a few weeks together, okay? All right, thank you. My friends, at auditoriums and gymnasiums, that is how we are going to do. For us to have an idea on where we will sit, so these are the instructions, okay? All right, so here it is. Because every auditorium is a little bit different. You might come, the main door might be here or here or here, right? They might be in different locations. Some auditoriums, you have a main entrance here, but not gymnasiums. Usually gymnasium come on the sides and, all right. Okay, we are going to have only one main entrance, whichever is decided for all auditoriums and all gymnasiums. Everyone gonna use that same door. So it's very important for families to come and enter fast and do what they have to do. So they will take their picture right here and the fingerprint that I'm gonna show in a minute how that will work, right? The picture is the whole family together standing up, nobody on a lap, right? No bags, nothing. Okay, and then just the father and mother, right? The applying couple will take their fingerprint. And then the whole family leave this area quick, the entrance, that would be here or here, whichever, and go to find their location. All right, so that's how we are going to sit. In alphabetical order according to your country. So countries with A, countries with B, with C, with D. So we go on this order until L. So I already looked up and that will work, more or less will work. So you have an idea where you're going to be sitting. Okay? All right, and then here make a breaks the stage. So usually gymnasiums do not have a stage, but if we don't have a stage, I already wrote there 2 tables. We're going to have 2 tables with white tablecloths to say where the headquarters will be, okay? Or the presentation, or the families will perform, or the groups will perform, whichever it is, okay? And if it's a proper auditorium, they will have a proper stage. All right, and then here keep going, M, N, O, all the letters. We don't have any X, so that will work, because some countries here have too many, but some have too little, so it more or less will work this way. Okay, if we really need, we will change afterwards, but that's how we're going to do for the first 2 events. And if, according, because we also have to check which countries will be, which countries will be united with others. So we have 2 days, and after 2 days, if we need, we will give you better directions, okay? So that's how we work. So you already know where your country name starts with, okay? All right. So now here for the fingerprint, every husband and wife will take their quick fingerprint. So that's how will be. So I did just quickly over here for you to have an idea. So this will be properly printed, okay? Very nice and neat printed, okay? So we'll have first event and second event, and then first and first, husband, wife and husband, and here second and second, wife and husband. So they will come on the first event, they will print over here, okay? So we need this to have space for big hands, right? So it can be, for the woman can be a little smaller, for men can be a little bigger here, and the name of the country should be big and in bold, okay? All right. And then for the second event, the same way. The husband will do it here, the wife will do here. The whole thing, okay? Oh, sorry, my hand is ink. All right, so this side of the paper is good for 2 events, okay? First event, second event. We will use thick paper. I put the note here. Print in thick paper. Why? Because we're going to use the other side as well for 2 more events. Third event, fourth event. The title is the same in bold and big, okay? And enough room, bigger rooms for the husband, smaller rooms for the wives, that will work, okay? All right. We could make a little bigger here, didn't do properly. More space here, okay, for the hand fingerprint. All right, so we will keep, and the volunteer team, we organize them in alphabetical order. So when a family arrives, it will be easy to pick them up. So it will be 1 table, the family will pick up this card, right? And right on the table beside, they're going to be printing, right? And keep going. And the picture will be the first thing of all, right at the property entrance, before the tables, because that's easy, if it's It's easier to be over there and we don't need to be packed up by the tables. Okay? All right, thank you. Hi, my friends. How you doing? Okay. So, this information is for our first International Presidents Conference to university teachers and other professionals from positive and sustainable areas. Great, right? Okay, so this is a conference for the Clean Water and Peace Organization, and the event is organized by Nature Events, located in Martin County, Florida. My business. Oh, that will be great. Our first conference. So, here I have some basic information for our registration survey. So, we are doing the registration with points to see which family get the most points. Okay? All right, so here they are. So, in a few words, you're going to print one copy of all the questions that I already sent yesterday on a video I posted. Okay? And then you're going to place all the points for each person. Take a picture, erase, and then fill up for the next person. Take a picture, erase, and do that for the whole family. So you don't have to print many pages, okay? And you keep your pictures, save in your email, send email to us. The first 4 families that we receive the email that has the complete information we asked, we're gonna check their points and see who is the winner, which of those 4 families will be the winner, okay? So here it is, some details how to do it. We are also asking every family to do a new email for us, but it's free, so please do it. And here's the basic information for other people that are applying as well. The state governors, here for new families, for city and county mayors, for the 10 department directors, and for the university headquarters assistant teams, okay? But this is afterwards, one thing at a time. So people have to fill out as soon as they have the notice, they go, they print, at work or, local library, whichever they can print. Here it is, okay? And the questions themselves already sent yesterday. We're still making some improvements. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. All right, be ready to reply and be one of the first 4 families for your country. Talk to you soon. Okay, my friends, so here we have the yes form that now we are calling the yeah agreement form. Okay, so here we have things that are not updated. This is from a few days ago, actually a few weeks, but anyways, here's just for you to have an idea. If you answer yes to all these things, you have great chances, and as soon as you get the real link I'm going to post online with the updates, the details, you're gonna fill them up, okay? So here are just a few questions for you to have an idea on the question for each department. So some of them we didn't bring to proper department yet, but some already done, okay? So here it is. All right, so in case a family applies, every family need to have the grandparents living with them, 2 of them. We're not having 4, right? Because grandparents have also other married sons and daughters, they can leave their house. But they need to bring 2 of them, the ones that are going to be living with them. And also children need to be at least 8 years old, and not what I said here, because the first idea was for us to bring some infants, some toddlers, to have different children, but we're not doing that anymore. For safety purposes, right? And we're going to walk a lot, go to different locations, all right? So that's the safest. Everyone needs to have 8 years old and older. Okay, so here's the part 2. That's another thing. We're going to do in a way to be like a Google survey, just to be easy, but in reality is the family registration. So these two links you're going to have at home, all right? And here is the end. So thank you so much, my friends. I see you soon at our conference in June, coming up pretty quick. Take care, get ready, and come to United States. Thank you. See you soon, my friends. Hi, my friends. How you doing? Okay. So, this information is for our first International Presidents Conference to university teachers and other professionals from positive and sustainable areas. Great, right? Okay, so this is a conference for the Clean Water and Peace Organization, and the event is organized by Nature Events, located in Martin County, Florida. My business. Oh, that would be great. Our first conference. So, here I have some basic information for our registration survey. So, we are doing the registration with points to see which family get the most points. Okay? All right, so here they are. So, in a few words, you're going to print one copy of all the questions that I already sent yesterday on a video I posted. Okay? And then you're going to place all the points for each person. Take a picture, erase, and then fill up for the next person. Take a picture, erase, and do that for the whole family. So you don't have to print many pages, okay? And you keep your pictures, save in your email, send email to us. The first 4 families that we received the email that has the complete information we asked, we're gonna check their points and see who is the winner, which of those 4 families will be the winner, okay? So here it is. Some details how to do it. We are also asking every family to do a new email for us, but it's free, so please do it. And here's the basic information for other people that are applying as well. The state governors, here for new families, for city and county mayors, for the 10 department directors, and for the university headquarter assistant teams, okay? But this is afterwards, one thing at a time. So people have to fill out as soon as they have the notice, they go, they print, at work or, local library, whichever they can print. Here it is, okay? And the questions themselves already sent yesterday. We're still making some improvements. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. All right, be ready to reply and be one of the first 4 families for your country. Talk to you soon. Okay, my friends, so here I have a few more updates. People can have colored dresses at their wedding, soon as is, as the example given. Special but respectful. Okay. During the conference and also afterwards, you're going to have fishing teams, and the people that are coming for both conferences, we are going to also to have opportunity for them to join workshops. Workshops will be soap making, clay modeling, watercolor, things like that, in a simple way. But things they can do, having fun as well and learning, having hands-on activities. The other thing, these 2 conferences gonna have the team that used to call purchase team, right? But now they will be calling the achievement team. They will look the property, see the best for our needs. In all countries we are going to be traveling, we are going to have new lands for all of them. Because some countries are really destroyed by wars and things like that. And in some countries there's not enough proper housing. We're going to build new, it's easier, and get it done. Then after we're going to remodel, have other people remodeling what's possible. And we can do it as well, where the headquarters is going to be and the conference participants. So we can do both ways, but we need housing for everyone on the whole planet. For wild animals that are friends with the humans, they can be friends, but they cannot give them food. That's important. And those that they're already friends and already survive in nature, right, by themselves, that is fine. And already start praying so they can born in as humans as soon as the opportunity arises. Okay? So they, they are part of the extinction list. Already make a good plan for them to, how they will be killed and properly sent to the proper location. Each animal we're going to show how to get them and how to bring to the proper location, and which ones they have to kill right on site, in the woods or whichever they are, and which ones they can be brought safely, of course, alive to these gas places during these 28 weeks while we have them. Locations. So also for the cotton, for Q-tips, it's mandatory for all countries to plant cotton, even that they are in greenhouses, right? That's important. The bush, that's very important because we need Q-tips. We need cotton for many different things, right? Okay, thank you. So all the items for houses, people that can already purchase things to leave to the new families, non-perishable items, and soaps, toilet paper, close the turd, leave them organized for the arriving family to come. If people have money, already purchase these things, leave everything neat, organized for the new families to have, and don't be worried the first few days, have things for them. Okay, don't avoid fruits because we don't know when the family really gonna be arriving unless they already know. That's different. But if they don't know, unperishable items, seeds, nuts, rice, beans, everything else like that. Okay, so we're really well organized. All kitchens gonna have the cables for the knife. The knife do not have the wooden part. With steel cables for the scissors. And all houses also gonna have the wooden boards. Cutting wooden boards are very strong, durable in real wood, not bamboo glued, because with time they get apart. And we already add the rules and guidelines. Forbidden to leave a wooden spoon or wooden board soaked in water for any reason. They wash. Make sure, they never stick, already rinse soon as they use. And if they cut anything raw, to sanitize everything properly as soon as they are used. And put them to dry properly. They can spray vinegar if it's needed. Or place hot water, depends on the meat they worked at. It's an English improvement that's forbidden to have any we are not going to have in English any punctuation details, such as other languages that have dots, have slashes, have hyphen, and we are going to take out many hyphens that we have right now because there's too many, it's not needed. Or we will combine the word, or we will, take the dashes out because we don't need dashes. I don't think for any reason, but maybe there's some. We're gonna see. And you're gonna decide that. Thank you. For the arriving family, it's important for them to be sure of the things of the house. For example, soap. If it's clothes soap or kitchen soap, and people that are leaving, make sure they leave them on a proper location. If it's soap for kitchen, it's for kitchen. For clothes is for clothes. To leave, so people will know. So if it's for clothes, put by the hamper, so they will know. Because people coming from other countries, they don't know how to read, the language, English or whichever language it is. So for them to associate, if it's at the kitchen, it's for the kitchen. And if it's hand soap, it's hand soap, okay? So nobody gonna hurt themselves taking shower, for example, with clothes detergent or things like that. So just put beside the hamper so they will know. The other thing is mandatory for people that are moving in to pay attention what towels are for. Kitchen towels with cleaning towels, floor towels. What are those towels for? And for the families that are leaving, also to leave the towels at the proper location. For example, cleaning towels gonna be by the brooms, and a vacuum cleaner if they still did not take the carpet out, and all the towels this way, so people will really know, okay? It's very important where you put them to dry them ahead, and so people that arrive are gonna know what those towels are for, because some towels are similar but they're used for different things. Okay, we are not going to use any reference letter from previous teachers because those are not needed, like oh, that child is good on this, on that, because everyone will be good, everyone will be having their videos, explanatory conversations, class conversations for children and adults. So everyone will really know properly what to do, how to do, in all areas, including to parents, how they have to treat, what they have to talk to their children, which videos they have to watch each day. They're going to have a check mark list, everyone of all ages, what they learn and what they have, which tests they finish, which quizzes they finish, because for all this talk, they have to finish quizzes. Or if they did outside learning games, if every child, the teacher needs to check every child, not randomly, but taking notes of which one pass that information for that subject. So everyone from all countries can travel with 2 IDs, can be birth certificate and the country ID, or birth certificate and a letter from the school. We need 2 IDs. It's very important to have 2 different ones for children, right? Adults as well. That has their name properly printed, of course. For people that really don't have, they can show, for example, birth certificate or their country ID or driver license, or can be a work ID. Need to have that printed. And of course, one of them need to have the face, right? The person's face. And for those that really don't have, they have to get one, right? Register themselves. On one day, they can get registered before they travel. In all countries, we are going to have all details, like for the immigration offices, like in the United States is USCIS, and also Department of Agriculture, like United States is USDA. So every country will be the same as the organization rules and guidelines for everything. Okay, for red meat, I think that's the best up to the moment. People can eat up to 4 times a month. That will be once a week. Once a week, no more. I think that's good because no one needs to eat. That's not mandatory to eat red meat. Okay? So only in the future, if the person have a problem, the chickens have no chickens, they can eat wild animals. But I think 4 times a week, it's really plenty for red meat. Okay? All right. And for chickens, I think twice a week, right? Chicken or fish, twice a week. Okay. I think that's sustainable. Yeah, if in the future someone has a problem with older chickens until they have new ones, for example, disease or too cold or something happen, and then they can eat 8 times a week red meat, 8 times a month, twice a week. Twice a week they can eat red meat until the new chickens from a close by county, right, or state arrive. A new one arrive to them. And for chicken, fish, and and everything else. We need at least 4 types in each county, strong types, and with all details, if they go better grown separately or they go better mixed, because everyone in all locations need those ponds that we can bring water from aquifers or from rivers, because fish is very good, very healthy. And which aquatic plants we need, how will be the filtering system, the used water can be used for irrigation, and how will be the process for everything, what they will have at the bottom, because some countries are too hot, they can't have only natural based for the water to don't go away, so they need to put cement, concrete, really strong and thick on the bottom, and then sand, and then some dirt, right? For the plants, aquatic plants, to survive right there and give what those fish need. And of course, the water needs to keep flowing. How often the water will be flowing to renew the water, what food gonna give to them, so all details for every county. We need ponds. Where they have no ocean, they need ponds. If they have ocean or river, that's a little different, but if they don't, they need their own ponds with aquifers, right? Or pump in very strong and thick pipes from nearby clean rivers. So the wall plugs will be the same in all countries, because that's really sustainable. And all screens for the schools and for residential communities, for people to see documentaries and movies at their residential communities. At the school, they're gonna watch things related to their studies. Need to have very short plugs connected right there, up to 20 centimeters or so. Nothing else is needed. Right there, very small, and cables cannot detach from any from the cell phone, yes, but not from computers and screens and refrigerators, everything, because we're not going to move them around, so they have to be short for every country, exactly the same. And then in the future, when people will need new refrigerators or new something, the plug is still right there. We're going to have about 80 main teams for both conferences, and for all the new lands the headquarters will be going, the countries the headquarters will be going. And those teams will be for all different departments, from simple things until the very special things that are needed. So we will have, just in a few words, we will have teams for each department, as I said, and people need to take quizzes to be part of these teams, not only for the headquarters, but for other things as well. So they have an idea, proper idea on how to work on that department. For those that are leaders, team leaders, they need to take an extra team with more information on how to manage everyone that they're in charge of. So groups can be of 5, 4 couples, 6 couples, 8 couples, right? For the team leaders to manage during these working places. Okay, so to start, while we're starting, people are going to be really busy, right? So for the first 4 weeks, for the Peace app, we are going to have only the very basic, so people don't stress out, because some people don't even know how to use a cell phone. So we start with the very basic, and those, of course, that never had a cell phone, they're going to have proper instruction at the city office and the adult education soon after. Okay, after 4 weeks, gonna come with all details, not just you brush your teeth or you wash the dishes, but did you brush your teeth 20 times each side or 15 times each side? More details, okay, for people to keep practicing over and over. Gonna take time in the evening for parents to do it, but they can do before, after dinner, get it done. They sit right there with their families, right? Because they have to ask everyone, And the grandparents that also have cell phone can have, some other kids, so it go quicker. So the parents can ask for a few, the grandparents can ask for a few others at the same living room, right? Some can sit at the table, some can sit on the floor, the couches, and get them done very quickly. And during the 28 weeks, couples that already have 2 cell phones, they can have so they can study and practice. But at the end, before the end of the 28 weeks, every couple gonna have only 1 cell phone to be sustainable with everyone. The only exception is for the headquarters, that they can have 2 cell phones for, I think, 1 more year. I think that's reasonable, right? Because they're gonna be really busy making sure everything is well organized. They need more be checking all the time when they're free, checking more information. For everyone else, gonna have only until the end of the 28 weeks. After that, 1 cell phone per couple. All right, thank you. The other thing is that it's forbidden to laugh about farting, and it's also it's mandatory for everyone as soon as they have to hang clothes only at appropriate locations. Forbidden for people to hang clothes at the knobs, doorknobs, or the bathroom shower faucet, the sink faucet, because they're heavy. With time they damage, so we don't want to do that. So it's forbidden to keep bouncing the main doors or refrigerator doors. It's important to be respectful so they can last for a long time. It's also very important for people that gonna cook, the 2 people, right? A child and a teen, or both parents gonna cook, to take all the salads, the perishable items, and have a look, so we can use first what gonna seem more in need of using, the ones that gonna perish first, to be used first. And in the same way of every other items of the house, put always the new ones, for example grains, on the back of the ones that arrived first. And every grain can have on the main package, right, bought in bulk, the year, the month they were harvested. I think that's good because they can last for a long time. People need to focus on eating the most as possible from their gardens, and leave the special things for when they really need, until they have their own, such as grains, right? So use a little bit here and there, not every day, until they start harvesting their own. It's very important. So it's important for volunteer couples in all countries to already be contact university students and teachers, right? And teachers can invite the students they trust to be in charge of all these different groups, already. The ones that are going to be called headquarters assistant teams. So we are very well organized from the organization launching day to really have people in charge of all those groups. All shows, music shows, concerts will be canceled at the organization launching day and after. Everyone else willing to do shows need already to do with their spouse or partner if they're teenagers on the proper location, also according to our new rules and guidelines. That's very important. It's mandatory for people that are arriving and also people that are ready at the communities and schools as well to be very communicative. Talk, ask what they don't know, say welcome, say a few words. Where's the laundry room? Where's the pool? Try to say a few words. Very important. Not to be like showing off, talking too loud. No, we're not doing that. People are gonna arrive discreet, but gonna say hello, to a new family they see, come, open the door and go say hi to them if they see someone is arriving. And if someone is leaving, also be polite, say bye, good luck, even that they were not great friends, but these are good things, polite things to do, People sometimes see each other for so long they don't talk, they don't even know each other's name. But say good luck, wish them good luck, open the door if you see, make a few steps and go say bye to them, wish them good luck. We're not making cards or anything like that, but good luck is always good. Wish them good luck. For those that are leaving, I'm gonna say farewell only to those that they want, the ones that they feel that they're really their friends. The others not needed. They will know with the time, but it's not needed. So it's forbidden to throw teeth on a roof, like some cultures do that, or put them under the pillow. We're not doing any of that. Throw in a garden, that's it. Don't see where they are. Don't, no fairy tooth or things like that. We can say some stories until kindergarten, right? But not after first grade. It's not needed. Okay, like make a wish, and throw them in a garden, not on a roof. Okay. The other thing is that the first star you see, the sunset, you can make a wish. That we can continue until what? Until the end of 4th grade, right? I think that's appropriate. So all these things that's fantasy in a positive way, that's okay. So for example, for gnomes, fairies, we can still using them. That's fine, but not for adults to be using that. That's the problem. For teens, they're gonna do other things. But for children, until we're gonna say, I don't know, but for until kindergarten for sure, maybe until the end of the 4th grade they can use a little bit, not too much, not stories anymore. But they can, if they want to draw sometimes a little bit, it's the transition time, right, from little ones to older children. So more details, we're going to write it down. But yes, we're going to have stories about those until kindergarten, until 1st grade for sure. Yeah, until 1st grade, because they're learning about the letters, and those items can also help with vocabularies that they can put in poems and songs for them to learn the letters, the numbers. The other thing that every house is for sale, every house is for rent, they're gonna be online, gonna say, available. And for people that are living in the house, they can also, have the note, leave it there, the signs, for sale or for rent. So people that do not have a house can already apply for them. If they have enough points to have that house, they can have that house. Will be according to their points. So they have to register the organization first. So the organization will know how many points they have in the previous years, right? So they can see which house they can deserve. So to be fair with everyone in all countries. We will also have teams that will be focusing on closing those places that sell negative items such as nicotine, tobacco, marijuana, white sugar, alcoholic drinks, all these items, they're gonna be on the top of these places that sell them until they really close. It's very important. They're gonna be there, so they're gonna talk, as I said before. They send an email, send a notice, or call. But the real notice is written, needs to be a text or an email, okay, or a letter given on hand or by someone that works there, but they have to make sure that the person received that letter. So give in person, okay, set up an appointment, talk to them afterwards, and get it done a few minutes afterwards. Already say what time I'm going to be there, right? Always be safe. Make sure you're safe. That the person is not aggressive, the person do not have a fire gun and things like that. So to do things, in peace. And bring a group of people from the university with you if it needed. Only if the children, teens are safe at school. Okay, do everything safe, 100% safe. That's priority for us. Okay? So it's forbidden to give a phone number to people, neighbors or friends when you're leaving. If you don't have until that moment, you don't need anymore. So you can only have phone numbers of your family and the friends that you intend to live with them afterwards, inviting them, great friends, or moving together to the new state, to this new country, for example. So put in a piece of paper, because the phones, you cannot bring a phone to another country. You have to drop them off right there. At the urban stations can have them. Urban terminals, urban bus terminals, urban subways. There are gonna be some special places with some signs people can drop them off, and it's mandatory for all those cell phones that were dropped off 6 o'clock be collected. Don't stay at those stations to make sure everyone is safe. People are gonna be collecting them all day, checking, and before 6 o'clock they check the last ones, right? To make sure all the cell phones are out. Cell phones going to be dropped off right by the door, not, for example, for a subway, not all the way down the subway, no. They're going to drop off right there by the entrance. And going to be people in those places guiding people. You know, people, for example, in metros, and sending messages to cell phones of things people need to know. We are going to keep sending messages, different messages. So for people that needs to do one thing or another, know its priorities, the most important items, and also the locations of drop-off, and not at the airport. For example, people are going to the airport. If they still have their phone, they have to drop off at the last urban bus stop. That will be collected every 20 minutes, every hour. You know, the guard of that area are going to be checking and sending those cell phones away to be checked by security guards. And if they are good, they can be used for the families that are going to be arriving soon. So it's forbidden to copy the organization work and say that's theirs, because this work, you know, was made by Guiana Ferreira, the headquarters, you know, that created this program. And she was born in Brazil and in São Paulo City, and she lives in Florida for more than 20 years. So that's our work here, the YouTube. So it's forbidden also to get any of those videos and place in any other website or any other place. And, you know, saying or not, that is theirs or not. You know, these videos is not to be copied, put in other place, only to be sent to volunteers, to families, only until the organization website is ready. The website is ready, we don't need these videos anymore. During the 28 weeks, on a good moment, we're gonna delete them all, because then we're already gonna have everything at the website, okay? And people don't need to check these videos here on YouTube after, when we already have them all at the organization website. The organization website will be called Clean Water and Peace Organization.org, because it is an organization. So it's forbidden to use white erasers, you know, those that are in the back of pens or whiteouts. All this type we're not using. At the schools and at universities for all age groups, after second grade or so, after that's not needed. People can glue. Yeah, first grade can do that too. If it's something not good, they can glue a little piece of paper right there. They can cut strips and cut and glue on the top. They can do that for their schoolwork, but not at the records book. At the records book, everyone's gonna cross with 2 lines the word of the sentence and write the proper one soon after. So it is mandatory for people to focus on positive things and what they have been doing from the organization launching day and after. Avoid the past, you know, because people we met in the past, they don't belong to the moment anymore. people that moved, people that, studied with long time ago. So people first to move on, for those that want to help someone, okay, help done. During the 28 weeks, we can help people, right? We can help, we can meet people before we move, we can do those things. But to avoid after the person moved, and then don't go back there anymore. Focus on the present. Good things you did now with the organization, work, practices, field trips, family vacations, everything. Focus on the present. Also children have divorced parents, or family members that didn't move with the family, all these details. So we don't focus on the past, we focus on the present from the organization launching day and on. It's also forbidden to say, oh, I'm a manager for 20 years, I know everything about that. We don't, because everything is new. So we're not going to say that, because that's not helpful. Or to say I'm a principal of the school for that many years, or I'm this or that for that many years, because that doesn't say anything. Maybe it is still good, still related to the same rules and guidelines established by the organization, but maybe not. So we're avoiding those things, where everyone is doing tests for everything, and that's what it counts. They need to do training for their work, they need interviews, they need to, the 10 department directors that are the owners going to evaluate and choose the best, first come, first served. And the only exception are for those that are working construction, materials production and transportation, and also paint, things that we're not going to use, plumbing, electricity, that people need. They can already pass on the future job they want, or they can continue doing that as well. But many jobs gonna, decrease numbers for those things that we're not going to need for many years from now, because everything will already be painted, fixed, right, made, built. Okay, so people that want can already be accepted, already have their confirmation to start soon after the 28 weeks, or soon after they are not selling that item anymore. For example, for building, concrete, things to fix the house, as soon as they can, that thing is not selling anymore, they have the opportunity, okay, they already can go to their new job. Don't wait until the end of the 28 weeks, for many things won't be needed, depending on the country, what they're doing, the activity they're doing, so they can already start their new job. So we can also keep producing good things, such as hummus, salsa, tomato paste, what else? Guacamole. We can still producing these things, but every country gonna have, which time they can use them, how they can make them, but we can still use things for jar. Keep fruits, how to freeze them in bags, right? Or how to boil them and serve as a preserve, right? As a jelly. We can use that without white sugar, using the sugar from the plants, or from cane sugar, things that they already have there. All right, thank you so much, volunteers, and I talk to you soon. Okay, the other thing, my friends, this little tube, right, for the pens. So we need to have ink for each state or country, right, because they can transport things their own, for us to fill out instead of having new ones made. So we have to make them like gels, right? So we're going to have the ink that is blue. I think is a good color. We can also use green, because green gonna be easier, right? In a type that we can inject the paint and keep reusing the same pens, ballpoint pens, instead of going back and use pens from chickens. We're going to use feathers from chickens. We're going to use those ballpoint pens over and over, like with syringe or something. We just keep filling them up with a type of gel so they won't spill. And people will be careful to don't lay them down often. I'm talking about this pen that we can use the words, I don't know, tube or thin straw, you know, that's what I'm talking about. So because they're hard to recycle, they're hard to be made. So we just fill them up, keep filling them up over and over, and have a proper cap that can be taken out. Remember the old big pans, we easily would remove that top. So something like that, we can put the top would be already attached so the ink won't spill in case the pen is left in horizontally. And everywhere, every class they can have some jars, right, like thick mugs that people can put always their pen standing up, right, for warm days so they don't spill. I think that's the most sustainable. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for all your work and helping me to have these handbooks ready. Talk to you soon. Thank you.